Right now, I'm on London's new Bakerloo bus route, Transport for London's latest service running along the Bakerloo line extension corridor. London's oldest tube line is set to be extended south-eastwards through Lewisham to Beckenham and Hayes. But research shows that a new tube station can increase property prices in an area by up to £43,000. Speculation is growing as to whether the long-awaited extension will make housing less affordable for those living along its future path. My journey has brought me along the extension to Beckenham, the line's new terminus, to see whether property prices are reacting to the announcement. Local estate agent Helen Fields explains.
Transport improvements like this almost always increase prices. Projects like the Elizabeth line added significant premiums when stations were being built and announced in both East and West London. When the Bakerloo line extension goes ahead, Beckenham would likely become far more attractive to buyers, raising overall prices significantly. Of course, higher demand can also put pressure on rents. While it's positive from an investment perspective, it does raise questions about affordability for people already living locally.
The Bakerloo line extension corridor includes communities where over half of residents live within the most deprived areas nationally, connecting some but alienating others. Do the general public seem convinced?
I live in Beckenham and I currently live in a two-bed flat that's quite near a local station, but I just think it being added to the Bakerloo line would just really up the property price, and to me that would be great because I'm a young person, I'm a first-time buyer. Additionally, South London has awful transport links. It's really unfair.
Yeah, I'm from Beckenham, right, and I think it's great that you can have more access and everything because it is London, it's the capital city, come on. But I feel like I've got a real culture here in Beckenham, do you know what I mean? Even though I did come up from North, I feel like coming down and walking into this pool of culture, right, I feel like it's going to get really muddied.
Well, I think obviously Beckenham housing prices are really expensive anyway, so we don't want those to go up any more than they are at the moment. So do we really need it for all the hassle it'll probably cause? No. And also I've got to think about my children. Well, if the house prices go up, that's going to be hard for them to stay in the local area.
I live behind the train line, and personally the trains were very loud and noisy and also created a lot of pollution.
The Bakerloo line extension is on track to arrive on platforms around the 2030s. However, with the project's funding still uncertain, it may be a long time to wait and see the final results. Here in Beckenham, the residents are starting to feel the pinch of connecting to the tube network. I'm Emma AJP reporting for Artefact Magazine.